All right. Welcome to Real Talk Podcast with the RNDiva, Pastor Robert. This is Pastor Robert here, and I'm so glad to have the RNDiva. RNDiva, come on, tell us how you're doing today.
Well, I am doing fantabulous. Thank you so much for asking.
Well, that's
had
good.
you not asked, I was going to tell you anyway.
Well, y'all know how she is. You know how she is. So the RNDiva is fired up and ready to go. So we got a great podcast here for this next hour. And some, I tell you what, if we don't get it all done in an hour, we'll do an overtime. We'll let you know when that's going to be. We'll do the overtime segment as well. After this, we got a couple good stories to talk about. So much has been going on in the world of Diva. What's been happening? What's been happening?
We have run amok.
Yeah, run them up.
Folks done lost their rabbit ass minds. I'm flabbergasted.
Yeah.
Okay. If you can ever get me to be speechless, write it down somewhere. Chronicle it, put it in cement, freeze that moment, because it's not often. But I was at a loss for words.
Really?
Yes, and let me put a disclaimer out there before we get started. I told y'all I love Jesus, but I do curse just a little. So if you can't handle that, go sit on the couch. Okay. All right.
We got that straight. Yeah. So let's go here now. We're going to be talking about tonight over the next few moments, the next two segments probably, we're going to talk about something that everybody's been talking about. And what's that? It's the Carlee Russell story. The Carlee Russell story. Yeah. Before we get started here, before we read this, I just want to. The internet has been completely cruel.
The interconnect. The interconnect. Wait a minute. We're talking about the internet, sir. You and your little creative stuff.
Who said I did that?
Man, I don't know whoever gave you a computer, but whoever gave you the computer and taught you how to turn it on and get the clickety-clacking.
Well, praise the Lord. I'm a pastor, so I'm going to say, praise the Lord. Carlee said, I was lost. I was once lost. Praise God, but now I'm found with my red Mercedes and box of Cheez-Its.
Well,
are you ready to read into this a little bit?
Go on with it.
All right, let's go here. This is coming from the Independent.co UK. Carlee Russell, latest Alabama woman sent odd tweets. Is that word there? Odd tweets before alleged kidnapping as search history revealed. Alabama police there in Hoover, Alabama, say much of nursing students' statements about what she claims happened to her during alleged abduction from Interstate 459 could not be verified. The one you think? Alabama police have expressed doubt over Carlee Russell's claim that she was abducted from the side of an interstate highway last week, saying she appears to have made internet searches related to kidnappings prior to the incident. Hoover Police Chief, who I might say is very interestingly dressed, Nick Dursey said during a press conference that
he was
clean, wasn't
he? He was clean. Come on now. Come on with the come on.
I thought he was ready for Thorne's mortuary. He was
listen, he was doing it. Okay. I was about to call him and give him a digits. Oh man. Because you know he got some retirement money. Go ahead on with the story.
So he said the press conference that investigators were unable to verify most of the 25-year-old's statements relating to the events. The police chief detailed Ms. Russell's peculiar searches on Wednesday, saying that she had searched for the movie Taken and Amber Alerts, raising the possibility that she may have faked her alleged ordeal. Before she disappeared for a mysterious 49 hours, she posted a series of bizarre tweets. And I had those tweets. That's where I got these pictures from. Anyway, just doing my investigative journalism, investigate journalism,
You better stop.
On July 13th, she tweeted at 8:55 p.m. Today was a great day. God be looking out. I'm telling you. Oh, Lord. Now, see, why you got to be putting Lord in this? Now, see? Yeah. And we continue. 1 minute later, she wrote, someone to tell you I love you and don't got a reason.
And don't got a reason. Go ahead.
That's so sweet. Finally, she tweeted, yeah, I want a family now. Oh, yeah, I want a family now at 9:19 p.m. Just moments later, around 9:30, the Alabama woman called 911 and told detectives that she was following a lost toddler along the interstate. Diva, take it away.
Well, I ain't trying to start nothing.
Yeah, that's what you did too.
Have some.
I'll get some in a second.
I ain't trying to start nothing about these crackers. But the little girl lady, that's what I call her, the little girl lady, because she don't know if she want to be a woman out there in these streets or a little girl running home to mommy and daddy. I think that's stepdaddy, but I'm going to talk about that later. But this started out all wrong. And initially I was like, oh my God, another young lady's gone missing. We need to share her picture, get the word out there, trying to do the right thing. And then, well, they started to give the specifics. And I said, well, no, that's not going to be. Yeah, we ain't no damn good. There's a it's repeating. Why?
I don't know. Let me find out. All right.
So when I started hearing the specifics of it, I said, wait a minute. Hold on. Because what turned the tides for me is any Black woman that is worth her salt is not leaving her wig on the side of the road. So she started early in the morning making up this story. And when I tell you, if you don't have the smarts, especially when you're talking about what I ain't got no reason. If you don't have the smarts, if you can't critically think, Robert, there's a lot of feedback.
Yeah, I'm fixing it now. All right, go ahead.
If you can't critically think, then you need to just not try to make up stories and put it out there. See, that's it. See, what the problem is, she had too much time on her hands. And when I found out she was a nursing student, I said maybe she was overwhelmed. And because nursing school is very, very intense, very, very intense. So something happened. So the first night it happened, I'm on my way to bed and I'm listening to court TV, because that's what I do. And the little lady, the little white lady on there said, well, she's lying. Well, it's before I started getting specific, so I was a little bit in my feelings. I'm trying to comfort her. I'm like, I don't even know if that little girl lying. You don't know, And then she said, well, yeah, she stole from her job, and she's flunking out of her classes in nursing school. Oh, okay. Well, we might have something. Honestly and truly, I feel bad for her because I know they're going to go the mental defect or the mental illness route. Apparently, there's some statements that were made, or not even statements, but some searches that she did that the police won't even release. They said out of respect for the family, they don't want to release that. So I'm sure there's some sort of, it's coming. The mental illness and the mental break, it's coming because I'm waiting for aliens to come out the bushes and get the little girl lady. So I feel bad, but I don't feel bad. And you know the reason why. Because we struggle to get, meaning us melanated individuals, we struggle to get the recognition and help and resources that we need.
Right.
And now you have someone, Jesse Smollett's up in here.
No.
Now he around here making up stories. Now here she goes, the little girl lady. I don't call her Carly. I call her the little girl lady.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to break down every bit of her story because the tomfoolery that she was thinking was gonna be. Now you wrong. The tomfoolery that she was thinking people were going to take as a true story, she must be on the mental defect side. It has to be. First,
well, go ahead.
First, you Googling at 1:30 in the morning on the day that she disappeared. That's when all the shenanigans started.
Yep.
She Googling how to take money from the register without getting caught. Well, you already caught. There it is. This to the little girl lady said, how old do you have to be for the Amber Alert or something to that effect?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Do you have to pay the money back for the Amber Alert? If anybody at this point is thinking that this young lady is telling the truth, I want to get them a bag of Cheez-Its, toilet paper, a roll. The little girl lady left them people jobs. She stole from the register. Something was due. Maybe it was the car payment for that red Mercedes.
No, her parents paying for that.
I thought that too. Okay, well, maybe she needed books. She looking to book a ticket to go to Nashville.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, whatever is going on in this girl's head is a storm in itself. Like she's having flight of thoughts. This young lady is all over the place.
You think? You think so?
Do I think so? Oh, it's confirmed. Why are you leaving your job with a roll of toilet paper, and something else they said she was concealing? What were you going to do with the toilet paper?
Well, she wanted to keep. Come on now, you know she do with the toilet paper. You want to, make sure she's fresh.
No,
Huh?
no. I think she was
Well,
in
make
the
sure she was
bushes.
fresh.
I think she was sleeping in the bushes, and I think maybe it got too much for her, and she decided, hell no, I'm getting up out of this piece, and
Sleep in the
ran.
bushes for what?
I think she was sleeping in the bushes for them 49 hours.
No.
She
no.
had her Cheez-Its. Come on, man. Listen.
She had that red roof in.
Listen. She never went to the Red Roof Inn. I told my friend, I said, listen, what she probably was doing is she was probably in the woods behind the Red Roof Inn, ran over there, made a phone call, and then her family pulled up over there, and she wasn't nowhere to be found. That's all hearsay.
But excuse me, let me not be crude here. Let me not be crude, but let me just say it some of the comments that I've heard. Why would she need to go behind the Red Roof Inn in the woods when she had a perfectly nice Mercedes Benz too?
That she left on the side of the road with her door open, running.
Yes.
So when she leaves,
that couldn't have been in Atlanta or Tampa, Miami.
Girl couldn't have let. Listen, they real good to have 5 minutes later the cops pull up and it still be sitting there.
That's what I was surprised. I'm like, the car was still there.
And you know that's a later model because that's the same emblem that I got. I'm not.
And you know what else too? They didn't take her purse. They only took her Cheez-Its and a wig. And if I'm gonna steal somebody's car, if I don't just steal the car,
period,
I'm gonna steal the purse.
Absolutely.
That's the Cheez-Its. But cheese is really good, by the way.
So she leaves work. So she steals from work. She gets in the car and she goes to Target, right? She buys beef jerky, Cheez-Its, granola bars, right?
Yeah.
So Einstein sits in the parking lot at Target for a couple of minutes up until about 9. They said 9:40, but I think it was more. It wasn't that long. Then she got on the interstate and started this foolishness. Her lights were blinking for quite some time. She's on the phone, idiot. Don't you know they triangulate your phone?
Yeah.
And they said that she rolled 600 yards, which is the length of 6 football fields. And she was riding along going, what little boy you know? On the side of the road that nobody else saw. He's sprinting down the football fields. Come on, lady. And then she gets out and you can see her come around. You can see a body go around. Listen, she called her. And when they get to the damn car, the Cheez-Its gone. The granola bars gone. The jerky gone, the roll, the toilet paper.
What happened to the toilet paper? What happened to the toilet paper?
The toilet paper. I mean, what? I think once it started, it just snowballed and it got away from her.